Where's the
Play the DLC?
Where's the fate? Where's the DLC?
Where is Heirs of
Where's the
Fate?
fate?
Play the
Where's
DLC. Why aren't you playing the DLC? Where is Heirs of Fate?
Alrighty, I guess we aren't done with this game, huh? So as with most games, Fire Emblem Fates also got some DLC. And I don't think I've ever gotten this many comments wanting me to talk about a single thing. So it must be good, right? Right? I mean, I never knew it existed. I thought all the DLCs were just bonus maps for grinding. Because that's what Fates needs. More grinding. So let's check out this Heirs of Fates thing in addition to the other one. Since we are here, why not go all out? Oh yeah, by the way, please like and subscribe because I swear I got like 5 viruses while trying to get this to work. So it better be worth it. No, you're wrong, virus. There are none in my area. Anywho, to access them all, you go to the Dragon's Gate and talk to some redhead. And you just do this on any playthrough you got. I decided to do it with my Revelations one. You know, the one with the family love between blue girls.
Azura?
So, let's begin. Well, it starts with the JoJo brothers asking WOAH and crew to defend their treasures from grave robbers. Okay, why can't you do it yourself? It's hard? Why? Because they only come out at night?
What?
Well, it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, this is a survival wave map and it's a new design not seen in the base game, and each character you pick gets special dialogue when you start a battle. And man, there is actually so much hidden character development in these. By the way, Corrin has like the best reactions ever in these DLCs. So much personality. Oh, is it a raffle? I love raffles. A true warrior doesn't need sleep or breakfast or his morning coffee. You'll also probably notice that the characters are in the classes I made for them in my Revelations run. So yeah, Birdman Ryoma and Flying Selkie, who's like now my top tier favorite Fire Emblem characters for me. It wasn't a surprising thing, okay? She just made me remember how much I like Fox Girls, as well as Horse Girls, as well as Ram Girls. Well, anyway, we hold off the ghosties and the Joe Bros reward us by giving us some treasure that's cursed, which gives you bad breath. Oh wait, I forgot I was playing Fire Emblem Fates. That's a normal storyline for this game considering the writing. Jeez, were all these DLC released on Halloween or something? So Jacob, you know, the British dude, says, golly, the enemy is so strong we should train. Wait, what enemy? We already beat the game. Yes, that enemy. So I propose that we spend the night in this haunted area. Oh, so it's gonna be like that, huh? And so we land in another brand new map with all the BDSM bandits, some extra strong, and we have to take them all out or let them run off. Yeah, I don't know, it blocks you from the ending area, so I can't really reach them. Speaking of new maps, I did like all the designs, however they reused songs from the base game, and I kinda was hoping for something new, maybe like a spooky remix or something. Well, at least Takumi is enjoying his stay here. So this is very weird for me to bring up, but did anyone here watch the 2003 TMNT cartoon? You know, the best one? Well, in one arc, they get transported to this otherworldly dimension and have to fight other warriors from different universes for the throne. Well, this really reminded me of this map, where our incestuous group find themselves in a tournament defeating other universes' warriors. It's all in good fun though, except when you kill them, you get to keep their weapons. Yeah, okay, it's a map to farm some weapons for your units. That's actually a reward for all these DLCs. You get some cool special rare item to use in the main game. But that doesn't apply to me, cause, you know. The beach? Does that mean sand, surf, and sensibly designed beach outfits? What? Well, this starts off weirdly in that Ryoma and Xander are arguing over this ticket that WOAH won in a lottery for a beachside holiday. Yeah, travel companies exist in Fire Emblem, and she has to pick only one sibling to join her. Well, I mean, it should be narrowed down to the one she married, but oh well. They all decide to fight for it, with interesting weapons. So yeah, this is a map that makes you use a pre-built class and character, and you have to pick a royal to control alongside their retainers to then defeat the others to win that special beach holiday to spend time with the lovely WOAH. And who did I pick? Well, naturally, the hottest group. Not you, them. Jeez, the size of their chests combined must weigh more than Lady Dimitrescu. It weighs quite a lot, trust me, I know. But holy moly.
It's so thick.
Anyway, after some grueling fights,
let's see what death has to offer.
we lose. I mean, damn, I guess it's harder since they don't let me use my units I developed, and because of that I kind of struggle, especially against this immovable object. So after grinding and looking up big brain strategy guides, I win, meaning Ryoma gets to go on holiday with his wife.
Lord Ryoma.
Damn! Who took the picture? I guess underwater cameras and film developing equipment existed in the game. Also, Ryoma is jacked, eh? Oh no, not you again! So in this one, the old man calls the princesses to the spot, which is definitely not creepy, and he says he's from another world, and he has to help the BOO from his world. Yes, multiple world theory, which is pretty obvious that these 3 routes we played through all exist in their own worlds. However, this means there's a Corrin who sucks, and needs the old man to get help from us. And to find the lucky combatant, he sets us against each other to fight. Don't know why this jacked up dude just can't travel the whole lot over, but whatever. I picked the ninjas, and even with them cloning themselves, I lost badly. They turned off Phoenix mode from this map and I couldn't do it. So, oh well, no one will know what happens with the old man. Wait a minute. Who the heck are you? So BOO and Jacob see some enemies run into this portal, and jumping in, they find themselves in this other world, where we see some interesting characters, Crom, Frederick, and Lissa. Damn, I wonder if they have their own Fire Emblem game. The designs seem a really good fit for it. We tell them about the invisible enemies, but Jacob is like, no, don't confuse them. Tell them it's something else. Oh, right, I meant invisible warthogs. Yes, warthogs.
You guessed it!
So they decide to help us out, and I had an idea. I wasn't really using Selena on this route, but picked her in the off chance she might be able to talk to them. And yeah, well, she does. I was kind of blown away. There's dialogue for her. Pretty much as a child unit in that game, she tells Crom to please marry Cordelia, otherwise she won't exist, and any awakening video RamZaes makes won't make sense. I see. And what exactly has this to do with the warthogs? Well, we win and jump back into the portal, while the camera lingers on the trio saying some words, but another time. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, next DLC. Well, here's something to shake this up. Actual story. Yes, this tells the tale of the 3 characters and how they came to Fates from awakening and turned into Odin, Selena, and Laszlo. Yeah, so that thing I mentioned earlier with Selena Severa, I guess this DLC actually explains it. So pretty much after the ending of their game, they met a mysterious blue-haired man who said he wanted them to help save his kingdom. Something seems weirdly familiar about this guy, almost as if he's related to BOO. He seems pretty chill.
Such are the whims of fate!
Wait a minute, that's the name of— Anyway, he changes their appearances once they meet him, but before he can explain, Ryoma's dad's ghost attacks them. And after winning, the man says he can't tell them here because of a curse that will turn him into soda water. Oh, so that Azura thing. So that means you're a vanilla person since you got the blue hair and all. That or you really like Hatsune Miku. He thanks them for stopping Sumeragi and gives them each a crystal that will teleport them back to their world once the job is done. Sure, magic teleporting crystals. But that's not the craziest thing here! Oh jeez, I'm all alone, help! So this blue-haired man reveals his name is Anankos. You look better than before. Pretty much Anankos is one of the old dragons who worked with the humans and was really close to the king of vanilla called Kadros. Now over time he grew mad with age, but the song he made, you know, that Azura one, helped calm him down when sung by others. But one day he snapped and burnt down a forest. The vanilla people blamed him and tried to kill him. He then hid himself in this cave, growing more angry with humans, even killing Kadros who would come and visit him. But before he went insane, he tore a part of himself out, which turned out to be this blue-haired man. So now the crazy dragon is trying to kill all the worlds and the blue-haired guy is trying to stop him. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Damn, all this story actually explaining the lore of the main game. And and paid DLC that some people never got to play. That sure is appropriate for Fire Emblem Fates. Come on, the game wouldn't be the same if they didn't charge you for the extra story. Blue Man then says how the Vanilla Queen's younger sister Mikoto was the one who saved them, and they had a child together. Yes, BOO. And them along with Aret and Azura fled Vanilla with his help. And so the final goal for these three is that they should join Nor and find BOO to help her save Fire Emblem Fates. Which is kind of weird because I barely used any of the three in my playthrough. Like, when I met them, there wasn't any real indication of this storyline. It's almost as if this story was thought of afterwards so that they didn't think to make you talk to the characters in the main game because the writing of Fire Emblem Fates. Alright, I guess that wraps up this plotline nicely. But look who's here to interrupt. Please be some cool character, please be some cool character. Well, she's here. The fish girl. Who is actually the dragon Anankos' kid. Yeah, I feel sorry for whoever the mother is, giving birth to a fish. So under her dragon father's order, she sends an army to kill us. And after a long battle, we make it out. Anankos then teleports the trio into Nor while Lilith kills him. And with the final blow, he says, "Yay, my beloved daughter is gonna end my suffering. I'm so happy." And she's like, "Wait, aren't you the same person as the dragon? So that means you think of me as your daughter." Dragon Daddy said he never cared about me. Well, Dragon Anankos is mad she ain't doing his bidding and tries to kill her. But Blue Man somehow off screen sacrifices himself and dies. And Lilith, your dad, who said he loves you, is dying in your arms. What do you have to say?
No.
Well, at least I don't feel bad with how BOO reacted to her death.
We're not done yet. No.
So, Blue Man dead and Lilith vows to protect her sibling Corrin by, I don't know, turning into a fish, who cares. Anyway, this was the first of the story DLC for Fate, and it was interesting. Firstly, for linking some Awakening characters, and secondly, for the amazing music. I can't believe it, they actually made new songs for the DLC, and it's so good. I can't stop gushing over this game's soundtrack. Well, before we talk about the final story DLC, let's quickly look at some other ones that are more like bonuses for items, like maps where you fight witches and tanks to get seals to turn your units into them, but I didn't really care because I've been there, done that. Okay, chill with the character design, please. And also there's a map for recruiting Anna. Yes, the shopkeeper who transcends space and time, who has so many sisters like Nurse Joy and Pokemon, all named Anna. Joins after you fight the Joe Bros and their other bros. Geez, so your parents really like the LL names, huh? Well, I guess that's better than naming all the daughters Anna. And going into the one support she has with Corrin, it shows that she does want a new name. And our smarty protagonist suggests some good ones. Goldie, Kasha, Selma, Sales Tia. Surprised you didn't call her a warthog, mate. And it was tedious getting the support since her level is very low.
You'll be alright.
Well, okay, all the paperwork out of the way, on to the final story DLC of Fire Emblem Fates. Well, we get a voiced introduction by some guy about some realms where the children were raised. You know how the parents chucked them into this thing, you know, in the base game? And yeah, this DLC is all about the kid units in Fates. And what happens if you never decide to marry anyone in your run? Does the game do anything if you never cared about S supports?
You know it's never come up.
And the first few parts involve you controlling different groups of them based on Hoshido or Nor. Wait, who the heck are you? You ain't the kid I got on this playthrough sleeping with Wolfman. So, yeah, don't worry, it will be explained. But we control female Kana, who mopes about how she wasn't strong enough to save her dad, who left the Yato to her as he died. And that's all the same for all the kids. They all say similar things, that those vanilla soldiers came into their world and supposedly killed their parents, and they had to run away, and somehow ended up here. Well, she, Awu Selkie, and this girl Mitama join up. Damn, stop looking at your phone.
Let me take a selfie.
Also, wait, this isn't my Selkie. Where's the blue hair? Why is it brown?
Not brown.
Don't worry, it's explained. Eventually. So yeah, they join up with the other kids, and I gotta say it was hard caring for a lot of them, especially the ones you didn't have on your route. You barely get any time with them here as well, and the DLC just keeps adding more and more, and only the important ones like Kana and the royal kids get the most screen time. Anyway, Takumi's kid, you can't really tell because this one's happy, uses his dad's bow to combine with the Yato, making it 2.0, and together they fight these enemies, who wait, look strangely familiar. Valoria, is that you? Well, we scare them off and look who comes in. So this is the power of Ultra Instinct. So Ghost Azura calms the kids down and gives Kana a dragon stone to control the dragon form.
Yep.
Yes, she's your mother! Oh, wait, no, because of the hair. Anyway, she says, lol, LMAO, and disappears like a ghost. Ooh. She's so stupidly quirky and weird, goddammit. Meanwhile, Shigure, her son, is singing that broken song, the Hoshido variation, and talking about some task he has to do. Well, okay. The next part is sort of similar, but this time with male Kana. You know, our one. But not really. I'll explain later. They join Leo's kid among others, combining their weapons to get the Yato 2.0, the Nor one, while also meeting the ghostly Azura who gives him a dragon stone, and yada yada you know. You were a good friend to my mum. Yes, you could say that. Shigure then sings the Nor version of the song and says some more cryptic stuff. And I have to note, the enemy male Kana just defeated was Ryoma's son, Shiro. But now in part 3, we control him, who is so cool with his hair unlike Mullet Boy. Damn, he must be a smart leader. Anyway. So it starts out with them injured after the part 2 battle because there's actually this fog that doesn't let the kids realize they're fighting each other while you're jumping around controlling each of them. It's like an illusion, which makes them fight on these old maps. I mean, I have to complain a little, come on, just some new maps would have been nice. And they decide to go back and fight the group again, but get saved by the female Kana, who combines her weapon with Shiro and gets the Hoshiden Yato to 3.0. Shigure is still somewhere in vanilla, singing now the Revelation version of the song, while his ghosty hot mama tells him about a secret 4th verse in the song that he will need to sing to save this world, but then it will make him disappear forever like her. Yeah, disappear. The word that means you don't appear right now telling your son this thing. You'll be fine, kiddo. And so part 4 is the reverse with Xander's mullet-haired son, who meets the other Nor kids and together they clash with the Hoshiden ones. This moment allows them to lift the fog, revealing that, yeah, they've been fighting each other in vanilla. And well, the two Kanas meet.
I'm seeing double here.
However, the female Kana's Yato is stronger since, 3 beats 2, and so Mullet Boy helps make the other Yato 3.0. The Kanas then turn into dragons, because you can't spell fates without dragon human things, but Shigure comes in singing, calming everyone down, before finally explaining what the heck is going on. Well, pretty much Anankos put a spell on them all to try to get them to kill each other after he failed when he went after the parents in their worlds. He also says that each of the Hoshido and Nor kids come from 2 different world lines, one where Hoshido won the war with Xander and Elise dying, i.e. what happened in Birthright, and one where Nor won with Ryoma and Takumi dying like in Conquest. So due to this, nothing happens. But Shiro doesn't like Mullet Boy's mullet, and they start bickering, which is such a kid thing to do, am I right? This means since no team is agreeing with each other, the Kanas can't make their weapons into 4.0, aka the Fire Emblem. You know, that broken weapon with the same name as the franchise to allow for some great marketing. The Fire Emblem. It's pretty strong. However, the Kana kids are already very friendly.
Oh.
Wait, some other world line picked the same stupid name I did. Jeez, I thought I was being unique. But suddenly Mommy Arete, which I guess is Granny Arete to Shigure. Oh, okay, I don't like that thought. She attacks, separating the kids, and they must work together to regroup. I'll say, hey, Granddad. It's actually kind of wholesome, and Shigure has to fight his granny, but there's no love lost between the two, until you kill her. And defeating both, they crack away the vanilla map, revealing that otherworldly place from the final boss in Revelations, and we all combine together to face the other mummy, Mikoto, Kana's grandma. But we defeat her and she's like, no, such adorable grandkids. Okay, I'm dead. Let me open the final path. And well, onto Anankos for the final battle. Again. Because, this isn't the first time. Oh well. So the Kanas try to make the Fire Emblems, but Shigure sneakily sings the broken song to stop them, and reveals the full truth he was keeping secret. Every single kid here is from a different world line, where either Nor or Hoshido won in different scenarios. This world line though is the Revelation one, however it was a bad ending. So yeah, imagine if the incestuous team lost to Anankos, and they all died except for Shigure and Azura. This is that world line, and Shigure was bringing them all here because everyone is dead, and Anankos was attacking the kids in their own worlds. Shigure goes on that he doesn't need them for the final battle, he just wanted help getting in. Now he can sing that song and die. His final life goal, what a mood. And so he transports the kids outside the palace. This then leads into the final part where the group wonder how to get back in and save Shigure. They also then remember the crazy Azura mentioned that they can use their memories instead to save Shigure. Yeah, that was said somewhere in her ghostly speak. So instead of him dying apparently, if the kids offer up their memories they made of this DLC, like all the stuff we just experienced, they can save him. Yeah, I don't have a sound effect good enough for this reaction. This is just like Kingdom Hearts, but not in the good way. However, Soleil and Ophelia, who are the kids of Odin and Laszlo, suddenly remember that they were given magic stones by their dads that can transport people. Yes, these are the same crystals from the other DLC the Blue Man gave the trio. So they use them alongside Fish Girl, who was like, yeah, remember, I didn't get a proper closure in Revelation, so here I am, I'll help transport you. So, yeah, at the very last moment, she's useful. Gosh darn fish. Anyway, the bad Nankos, who I guess is in a human form now, I don't know. It's the evil one, has gone completely mad, thinking Shigure is their Kadro's king, and saying that the only reason he invaded all the kids' world lines was to find a place where humans didn't hate him. And Shigure is like, dude, you're crazy. Everyone hates you. So let me sing that song, please. But the kids magically teleport in, interrupting it. That's a really rude thing to do to a singer, by the way. Well, the Kanas make the 2 fire emblems. And I gotta tell ya, this is pretty terrific. So then it's the final battle against Anankos again on the same map, but not really. This time there's all these Anankoses from all the world lines gathered here for some reason. Aren't they mad that this one's Anankos invaded their world? You know, isn't that like an invasion of privacy? Or is that like a paradox? Or is that the Fire Emblem Fates writing? But they did something amazing. They managed to top the final boss map from Revelations, including the song. As now Shigure sings the remix, yes, Matthew Mercer sings, alongside Azura jumping in with the lyrics, and you know what I'm gonna say, I love this song so much. The map itself is interesting even more so because Ananko summons special guards. Yeah, so since they are all dead in this world line, the heroes from before are all here in zombie form. And you get an extra special challenge of trying to get the kids to talk to their parents for some real emotional kick. Why is this so painful? Granted, I only really cared when it was characters I used in my playthrough. The other ones I couldn't even tell whose were whose kid half the time. That or it was so challenging trying to get the right kid to talk to the right parent. Like Takumi never got to talk to his son because Shiro killed him, which was then some convenient payback because Takumi's son killed Ryoma before Shiro talked to him. I was so annoyed and dumbfounded at how it all played out. And well, the goal is the same, defeat the hands to bring the head into range. Dang, that's a weird all-out attack. All of this while keeping Kana and Shigure alive, while more and more enemies spawn. And if you manage to take down the head, the dragon turns back into man. And as usual with this playthrough, I picked the most appropriate character for the final blow, Saoki. Come on, I can't deny her smug face.
Let's go!
And so Anankos is defeated, again.
Thank you.
You seem really happy you lost. Now he's free to join his dead dragon buddies in the sky, and Lilith appears. He doesn't seem too happy about it like me. She helps lead the way to his resting place, so I guess she dies too. And well, I think all the Anankoses and all the world lines die. The damage is undone. It's like the whole thing never happened. Oh, don't worry. We still have our memories of the event. Oh wait, we have to lose them to save Shigure. Oh well. Shigure throws his pendant into a river so that no one can look fabulous again, and it matches the opening title screen. While the group is like, yeah, we will surely see each other again in Fire Emblem Fates 2 Incest Boogaloo. And we get to the credits with the parents reuniting with the kids, and I'm not crying, it's the stupid onions. And the final screen ends with both Kanas being greeted by Shigure. I don't know how, I don't care. I'm finally done with this game. Yeah, nothing else new to really add. It's a dumb, stupid game that I really love. The DLC was interesting, some new maps, but some old ones. Some new, but also some old songs. And a story that ties everything almost neatly, but with a really final amazing boss. I can understand why you might not enjoy it if you never cared for the kid units, and there's honestly not much time spent with them all. There is no downtime where you can have supports or anything like that, which I guess is good for some people, but for me, yeah, Fire Emblem Fates, good, me, happy. So yes, finally done. I hope you enjoyed this crazy long adventure, and looking back, it's kind of funny how much hate this game got when it came out, but replaying it for this video, finding all these new things about the game, I really love Fire Emblem as a franchise so much. Also Azura. Stupid, smug, ghostly weirdo.
Azura?
Trojan, RamZaes, Magnum, Sheik.